Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. My name is Tara. Today I have a few new products to share, and also I am doing my very first subscriber request, which is how I do my eyeliner. So before we get to that, I am going to just quickly run through a couple of new products that I've got. I'm not reviewing any of them today because it's all skincare, well, most of it's skincare, but I just want to show you, and then we'll get on to how I do my eyeliner. So the first couple of products that I've got is, like I said, skincare, and this all is from Aldi. Yes, everybody knows Aldi. It's the cheapest supermarket in Australia. I don't know about anywhere else in the world. I'm pretty sure that there are Aldis in other countries, but here in Australia, Aldi's known as the cheap supermarket. They are still as good quality as anywhere else. Some of their items are even better quality, but their prices are fantastic. So they have got a very, very limited amount of beauty products, but they do have them. This is their own brand, Lacura, or Lacura. Not quite sure how you're supposed to pronounce it, but it is Lacura. And I've got 3 products. So this one is a Caviar Illumination Eye Mousse. So it's just a little tub. And then I have the Renew Expert Mimox Wrinkle Smoother. So this is like a targeted delivery little pen thingamajig that you're supposed to be able to target your wrinkles. So that one is for fine lines and wrinkles. This one was for under eye area. And this one, Revive Hyaluronic, how do you say that? Hyaluronic Gel, anti-aging, highly concentrated hyaluronic acid, helps smooth wrinkles. So this is just like a serum kind of deal. So I am going to use these guys for the next 4 weeks. After 4 weeks, I'm going to come back and we're going to do a review. This stuff is so bloody cheap, but just because it's cheap doesn't mean that it's not good quality. So that's what I want to find out. Like, this stuff, it feels luxurious. It's really well packaged. Like, that's all glass. It's all really well packaged, but it's so cheap. This was the most expensive. This one, it's Caviar Illumination. It's an eye mousse, and this was $15, and it's only a little tub. This one was $10, and this one was $10. So we're going to see 4 weeks, and I will come back with my opinion on those products. And the reason why I'm looking into all those products is because in the last 6 months, I'm discovering fine lines all over my face, especially here, like in this area. I'm getting lines, like not just the lines you see around here and crow's feet, but I'm starting to develop lines like down here, and that's really bothering me, and these here. And my 11s have always bothered me, but they've always been there, but there's lines that are appearing on my face that are starting to really freak me out. So I'm looking for some skincare to try and not, because I will never get rid of those unless I use Botox, but I'm hoping that I can slow down the progression. So I'm going to try a few different skincare lines and see how I go, see if I can find something that works for me. Next 2 products I've got are primers. I have not used a primer for so long. I usually don't use a primer. The last time I used a primer was years ago, actually before I even started watching makeup tutorials and makeup videos on YouTube, and whenever I'd use a primer, it would cause massive breakouts. And I just found that my foundation wasn't any better. It was probably worse. So I just never used a primer. I always just moisturise and then put on my foundation. But I've seen, like, these are just drugstore brands. I'm not going to invest in a high-end primer until I know that it's going to be worth my money. So I'm just going to try a couple of the drugstore brands. Drugstore brands can be just as good, if not better anyway, so we're going to see how they go. This one's from Maybelline. It's a Face Studio Prime Protecting Primer. So it's just in a tube. And this one is from Mud Cosmetics, which stands for Makeup Design. And it's Skin Perfecting Primer. This one here looks like it might be a little bit silicone-y, which, if it is, it's going to clog my pores and cause a breakout. But I can't see anything in the ingredients that says that it's silicone-y, so we'll see how we go. Okay, so which one am I going to use today? I really feel like I might try the Maybelline. I'll try the mud primer maybe tomorrow, and I'll let you know how that goes. But I'm going to try this one. So the Maybelline Face Studio Primer. I'm just going to pop this on now, and then I'm going to actually go off camera and do the rest of my makeup so that I can come back and do my eyeliner. And I cannot guarantee anything. I can't guarantee that how I do my eyeliner is going to be helpful to anyone, but my subscribers have asked to see, so I'm going to do it. So I'm actually really just concentrating this into my T-zone mainly, because that's where I have the most problematic areas, and that's all I'm going to do with that, and we'll see how it goes. Feels good. Like, it doesn't feel silicone-y like other ones I've tried. Actually feels like a really thick moisturizer. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, I'm going to do my face makeup, and I'll be back in a jiffy. Okay, so I've done most of my makeup. I have put on a titchy bit of eyeshadow. I used my Jeffree Star palette, and I just put a tiny little bit on, like you can hardly see it. Just gives it a little bit of colour. And I just really quickly before I get into the eyeliner, I just want to show you two other products that I've got on my face today that I haven't shown you before because I forgot. But the first one is my lip gloss, and it's a beautiful lip gloss. I love it. And it's from MCoBeauty. It was a limited edition. I think it was like released for like Mother's Day kind of thing. They did say on the packet that it was full coverage, full colour lip gloss that performs like a lipstick, and it does not do that. It's quite sheer, like it's not full coverage, but it is a beautiful lip gloss. So I've been using this every day. I love it. And my blush today is the MCoBeauty Blush Palette. It has 2 mattes and 2 shimmers, and they're really pretty. I'm wearing this one today, just a little tiny bit, because it's really pigmented. It's really nice. It's a nice formula for blush, and that is the limited edition packaging from MCoBeauty that the lip gloss came in. And yeah, I'm pretty sure, don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure it was released for Mother's Day. It is really pretty. So I'm going to zoom you in a little bit. I have never done anything like this before, so I'm going to try my best, and pray for me because that's really close. Okay, so for how I do my eyeliner, let's see if we can do this. I'm going to bring my mirror a bit closer, which you cannot see. This is the eyeliner that I have been using. It is a stamp eyeliner, but I haven't been using the wing stamp. So that's the wing, and I mean, it's great to use to get the same shape on both sides, but I mean, I haven't been using it. I only use this end, which is just a felt tip. So that's what I've been using. This is actually from MCoBeauty as well. I'm really loving MCoBeauty at the moment. It is not as affordable, but I'm finding like whenever I buy it, it's always half price or 40% off. So that makes it affordable. What did I pay for that? I paid $7.50 for that, and I paid $2.50 for that, and that was both. They were both half price. So I will definitely buy the products when they're half price, but probably wouldn't pay full price for them. But I'm really enjoying them anyway, as far as like drugstore, supermarket makeup goes. So yeah, this is a winged eyeliner stamp from MCoBeauty, and I am going to use the felt tip end. I can use other things for my eyeliner, but I find this is what I use the most. It's very unforgiving, so if you're not confident in doing eyeliner, I would probably recommend using like a retractable eyeliner pencil, which is like one of these guys. Like it's like a kohl pencil. These are a lot more forgiving because you can blend them out. So if you make a mistake, you can blend it out, smoke it out, and make it work. Whereas with this guy, if you make a mistake, you kind of have to start again because they're very unforgiving. It's like a permanent marker, but not permanent. But that's the sort of thing that it is. That's how it kind of works. It's a pen. So when I do my eyeliner, I'm going to look at the mirror and hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing. So all I do when I do my eyeliner is I usually will just pull my eye just a tiny bit, like not too much because you don't want to cause any more fine lines and wrinkles. But I usually pull it just slightly. What I normally do is I'll start from in the middle and I start, like, I usually just start there, and then I'll fill in to the end. Just like that. I don't go all the way, because if you go all the way, your wing ends up too far down. So I sort of stop just before the corner of my eye, and then I'll go in and I'll fill in the rest. And the reason why I start here is because this is always the thicker part, and towards the inner corner it's a lot finer. So I find that if I do the thicker part first and then add the finer line towards the inner corner, it's always easy to go from thick to thin. So I usually just add just a tiny bit there. I don't go too heavy there, because then it sort of draws your eyes closer together. So you want just to stop just before you're in a corner, because if you go all the way with a really thick line, it does make your eyes look closer together. My eyes are already closer together because I've got such a wide face, because I'm overweight, so I don't want them to look closer together. I want them to look further apart. So that's basically the start of how I do my eyeliner, and then I'll go in and just tidy it up if it needs. So if it needs any touching up just here, and then I'm going to do the wing. So a lot of people I've seen that do tutorials and whatever will start here and drag across, but I don't do that, because every time I try and do that I mess it up. So I always do this part first. And you don't always have to wear a wing. Like, you can just do eyeliner just on your eye, like your eyelid on your upper lash line, and that's fine. Like, it just gives you like a bit of, it gives you the illusion of fullness in your lashes. So if you're not going to do a wing, that's basically all you need to do. But to do a wing, all I do is, like, I've got my eyebrow here and the corner of my eye, so I try and keep it all lined up, and I'll start from about, so just below halfway between the end of my eyebrow and the corner of my eye. I'll start just below halfway, and I just connect it. So that's the start of my wing. And then, so from here to where this part of the liner starts, I'm going to fill in that little gap. So actually, I'll show you what I mean. So I've just filled it in from there to there, and then I'll go in and fill in the space. So I find I don't tend to pull during this part, because it can, like, change the shape. So if you're pulling on it and drawing your shape, it'll look great while it's held. As soon as you let it go, it'll be all funny shape. So I don't tend to hold my skin when I'm doing the wing, only when I'm doing the actual upper lash line. And that's almost finished. So it's so easy. It really, really is easy. It just takes practice. So because it's still not where I want it to sit, like, I will actually want to connect the actual corner of my upper lash line. I want to connect it. So now I'll fill in that little bit. And that's basically it. The reason why I like to use the felt tip pen is because it has such a fine point. So I don't know if you could see, like, just how delicately I could colour that in, and using a really, really fine point makes that so much easier. Whereas one of these guys, it's very thick and, like, rounded. It doesn't have that point, so it's a lot easier to do a wing with something like this rather than this. This is great if you're just going to eyeline your upper lash line, but for a wing I much prefer this. But yeah, like I said, you do need to practice, because if you make a mistake you can't wipe it off. Like, this dries, it's an ink, it dries super quick. So that's basically just a normal standard winged eyeliner for me. And then all I'll do is I'll go in and, so this is where I'll probably pull the skin slightly and just make sure that that line is super neat. And that's it. That's basically how I do my winged eyeliner. It's nothing special. It's taken me a lot of practice. A lot of practice. I'm going to quickly do this one. But I'm going to do this one without talking, so that you get an idea of how I would normally just do it at home. Okay, so that's basically it. It's really easy. It is really easy, guys. You just need to practice. So I'm going to zoom you out a little. Not in, out. So yeah, that's basically just my wing liner. And then I do use my retractable to just do my waterline. There's a trend at the moment where people are using really, really bright colours. Colourpop have a full range of different coloured eyeliner pencils. Lots of other brands have them as well. And I really would love to give them a try, but I just haven't bought any yet. So it is on my list. I've explained in some of my other videos that because it's so expensive to buy cosmetics in Australia, like the Australian dollar is so weak at the moment to buy a lot of the things that are trending, or even just the indie brands that I'm getting right into. Those indie brands that I'm getting into as well, to get them sent over here, to buy them online and have them shipped internationally. Not only is the shipping really expensive, but the Australian dollar is so weak at the moment that everything's almost double what you're paying in America, or what Americans are paying. We're paying double almost. So it is very expensive. So I have a list as long as my arm what I want to buy and review and try, but I can only get a couple of things at a time. So I'll eventually get all the different coloured eyeliners, that I can't wait for those, because I've seen some incredible looks done with the coloured eyeliners, but at the moment I just use black because that's all I've got. So I'm going to use some mascara, and I am loving this. Is again from MCoBeauty, guys. Like, MCoBeauty, my first review was a bit, my first impression wasn't great, but the more I use these guys, the more I'm loving them. Really, really loving them. Most of the products that I've tried now, I've used them multiple times. I cannot fault at all. And I've told you all about this mascara. It's the tube mascara, and I use it because it's so bloody easy to get it off. It doesn't require a lot of effort to get it off. Okay, so I'm done. This wasn't the most inspiring and fantastic and amazing tutorial in the world, but it was the first time I've ever tried. So I really do hope that I've given you at least one little tip. I hope that you find it useful. If you want to see any of the other techniques for anything that I'm doing at the moment, drop a comment and I'll be happy to show you guys how I do other things. That's it. It's just so simple. But yet, like I keep saying, it does require practice, especially if you're going to use an ink style eyeliner, because you only get one shot. So if you've never tried doing eyeliner before, start practicing with just a retractable pen and just start by doing your upper lash line. Once you perfect the upper lash line, then you can start bringing it out a little, and you can do a wing with one of these guys. Like, even if you're just starting out and you want to practice, just instead of doing like a full-blown pointy bold wing, just use your retractable and just bring it out just past your lash line slightly. It doesn't have to be pointed or curved or anything. Just keep it nice and small and tidy, and then go from there. Like, you definitely can do it. If I can do it, if I can do this, you can do this. I promise. It's really not that hard. It's quite intimidating at first, and you probably will mess it up at first, but just keep trying. Keep trying. It's like me and my eyebrows. I'm not even going to get into it, but I'm going to keep trying. I hope that this was somehow useful or entertaining or whatever. I just really want to quickly remind everybody about this month's giveaway. We've only got 1 week to go until we find a winner for our very first monthly giveaway. And the prize is the Revlon Colour Stay eyeshadow palettes, the full collection. And this is this month's prize. And this will go to anybody out there that's subscribed to me. All you have to do is obviously be subscribed. And the way that I'm choosing the winner is the top 10 subscribers who engage the most. So you watch my videos, you like my videos, you've commented, and you're just engaging with me and the other subscribers and just becoming, you know, a part of this little thing that I'm building. Like, we can become a community or just a group of friends. The top 10 engagers every month your names are gonna go in a hat, and then I'm gonna draw a winner, and every single month we'll have a nice prize. This is worth $88. These are $22 each. So it's a really cool prize, and those colours, like, each one is so different. Just trying to get out of the way of the ring light. But they're just so different. And that's this month's prize. The 100 subscribers giveaway winners, we've had one person comment already to say they received their prize. That was Violet. She did comment, say she received hers. Hers was the brushes. The other one, the mystery prize, hasn't arrived yet. That was going to India, so I was expecting that to take a bit longer. But hopefully she'll let us know when she gets her prize too. She doesn't even know it's coming, so hopefully she'll jump on and comment and let us all know when she gets it, and let you all know what she got. Only 1 week to go till we find a winner, and I'm so excited to give it away and then announce the new giveaway for June. That's it. That's my video for today. My first ever subscriber requested, I'm not even going to call it a tutorial, just to show you how I do this kind of thing. That's it. Have a good day, guys, or night, wherever you are. I don't know if it's breakfast time or dinner time, wherever you are. You can always let me know. That would be cool. I would love to know where everybody's from. That would be cool. Just so I know where you're all watching from. Don't forget, it's like my mantra. Go and do something nice for somebody. Go and be kind to somebody. Because today's world is full of ugliness and hate and negativity, and one little act of kindness and positivity can just change somebody's whole perspective. One act of kindness can restore someone's faith in humanity, and you can do that for somebody. So go and do it. Go and put someone's trolley away. Go and help an old lady cross the road. Just go and make someone smile. Go out and see somebody in public, a total stranger, a girl wearing makeup, and just say, oh, your makeup looks really pretty. Just give someone a compliment or give someone a hug. That's it. It'll change your day and theirs. Promise. Love you guys. Until the next one. See ya.